And welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody? And welcome to this video entitled "How White." Well, it's the real title. It's just me ranting, but it's really entitled "How White Supremacy is Influencing Black People." Now, I've been checking out a lot of African American YouTubers as of late because I haven't been around on Black YouTube, but I've been looking at different videos and debates on modern day slavery. Shout out to William L.A. for pointing that out in one of his videos. And I've been looking at the different arguments and debates. And I just want to chime in with an opinion about modern day slavery and working. Now, I think in America, modern day America, that when people work, you do become a slave to institutions. You become more of a slave because when you work dead end jobs, when you work certain dead end jobs, or even white collar work, because it doesn't matter whether you white collar or blue collar, you're working for. Okay, how's how you word it real quick. Are you working because you're comfortable, or are you working because you're trying to survive? You have those two different issues we need to break down. Working a career, meaning you went to college maybe, or you did some type of trade, and you got the kind of career that you want to get. Point taking, for example, let's break this, is doctor. Say you went to school to be a doctor, and you spent 8 years of being in college, learning everything you need to know, learning sciences of biology and math, conversions, all that stuff there to achieve your success. And then you, after you finish your 8 years in college, you become a doctor, medical doctor. That's a career that you want to do because you spent 8 years of your life. You took almost a decade of your life. If you became a cop, even, we'll even say a police officer. If you become a police officer, again, you took about 2, maybe 4 years, because I think you have to have a degree today to be a police officer. But some places have training programs. So whatever you had to do to be a cop, you aren't being a police officer because you went through extra steps to get this career as a cop. Now, you have those kind of jobs. Then you have regular white collar jobs. If you go into business, work at a corporation, Fortune 500 company, you have that also. So you work extra hard. But then you have the kind of jobs where people are not fortunate where you're working to survive. Because if you don't work, you be homeless. So if you're working like 2, 3, 4 jobs, you become a slave. You become a slave because you may not get no advancements. You may not advance in your job. You may not get no promotions. You just keep working. If you do get a promotion, it's a dollar increase. So I think that you do be a slave when you come to work. I think you become a slave. I think that people, a lot of people do not want to be slaves. When we work in this country, in the United States, we work for success. We work to buy a home. We work to have 2 cars. We work to achieve a lifestyle that we want to be happy with, not per se surviving. Because if you work, that doesn't mean you're successful either. At the same time, you're working just to keep your light bill on or your rent paid, and maybe that stops there. Because a lot of people they work, and I say that about Republicans. Republicans, conservatives, always pointing out about how the people have cell phones or people have iPhones, so therefore, how are poor people able to have cell phones, maybe, or how are poor people having a new car? Well, just because you have a new car doesn't mean you're successful either. You can get a new car, but then work 5 or 6 jobs because you need that car. You need that car to get to work, pick up your kids, and do all that stuff there. So people do not understand that you could, yeah, if you work, that doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to be successful either. That means you're a slave to the job. So I do agree with some of the brothers, and even white people that's pointing this out that you're a slave. Because it's not just black people that say it; it's white people that say that. Bernie Sanders have said that in his speeches, and Obama. So they're not the only people. They've acknowledged that you do become a slave to your jobs. So let's have this debate, people. Like and share this video. Peace out.